time we share, with a dash of this and a pinch of that, mixed all up with care. The best company and conversation, recipes and new creations. We're cooking up something good here at home. We are cooking up something good here at home.
Well, hello, family, and welcome to At Home today. We're so glad you joined us. You know, I'm sure that you're right in the middle of getting prepared for the holidays. There's a lot of baking, a lot of shopping, doing the cards, the decorating. Oh, my goodness, how are we going to make it? Somehow we always do. And I think when we prioritize, that's the best way. And, you know, we always bring you a couple of programs with cookies, homemade cookies, because that seems to be the thing everybody wants at Christmas. Did you bake cookies? Well, when I say cookies, there's one name that comes to mind. It's because she, to me, is one of the better cookie bakers around. Patti, who used to work right here with us, Patti Macy, she's back visiting our kitchen, and we're going to tell you all about her new bakery that is open, and she's got incredible things to show you, and she's going to bake four of her favorite cookies. So you don't want to miss that. Here's a little shot of her bakery. Look at that. Is that beautiful? Everything fresh and delicious. It's kind of like a place where you can sit down there, bring your computer, you can have a cup of coffee and have a donut. That's her, like, I'll call it the wall of fame. That's all the family and friends that are important to her. Very incredibly wonderful interior. Delicious. Look at that wedding cake. Makes you want to get married. Oh, yeah. Oh, I already did that. And then look at that strawberry cake. Oh, my goodness. Delicious. That's just some of the things. There's the outside of it. So it's in White Oak along Lincoln Way. And there's the phone number right there, as big as you can. You know, you want to be sure to take that down. We'll give that information to you again at the end of the program. But I'm telling you, you don't want to miss today's program. And look, there's her whole staff, Patti there, and people that are important to her, family, all the ones that she really did this adventure for are all standing and a part of that picture. And so Patti's Pasticceria. Did I say that right? Wow, I feel like an Italian. Hey, we're going to come right back with Patti, but first, here's today's at-home hint. To melt chocolate, place chopped chocolate into a microwave-safe bowl. Cook on level 10 in 30-second intervals, stirring in between. To soften cream cheese, place the cut-up cream cheese in a microwave-safe bowl and cook on level 10 or 15 for 15 to 20 seconds. Here she is in the living flesh. How are you doing, Patti?
I'm doing really good.
Oh, I'm so happy for you.
Thank you, and it's great to be back here, too.
Well, everybody, it's like coming home to a reunion, isn't it?
Yes, it is. A wonderful family reunion.
Absolutely. Well, she worked with us for like 5 years, something like that,
Mm-hmm.
and then she decided to open a bakery, and how's it doing?
Very good.
It's been open for like 6 months? It'll be about 6 months in
July?
July?
Yeah, July. Mhm.
Okay. And it's doing good?
So far, so good, yeah.
And all the stuff that you used to bake for us here is there, plus you have a lot of talented people with you.
I have extremely talented people, right.
Well, I know there's a lady over there that I just met, Arlene.
Yes.
She's awesome.
Yes,
I like
she
to
is.
pick her brain for about a year.
Yeah, she's amazing.
So she's good. And Brittany's over here, too.
Brittany's
We're so
here
happy.
helping.
What are you going to make for us? Come on.
Okay, we're doing basics, and they're my favorite basics. These are my favorite cookies
Yeah.
from forever.
Okay.
And first is Thumbprints. They're
You
colorful,
know what?
they're delicious.
I love them.
I love them.
And I
Yes.
like them because everybody seems to like them.
And
you know,
they're
you
simple,
can make them.
they're easy, they're delicious.
Have you found simple, easy ways to make these quicker than what you used to?
Yeah, we got a big mixers,
Big
and we
ones?
do lots of dough and
So you can really make
pound
a lot of them at
yeah,
a time.
Yeah, and
Okay.
I've been learning a lot down there. So this is just a cup of butter, half cup of brown sugar.
And you're going to cream that?
And you just cream it.
Okay. Good.
Get a little bit
Oh,
of.
yeah. Now, Patti always used to, when she'd bake, she'd just throw everything in there and say, okay, it's done. I'd be like, okay, but it always came out fine.
Yeah.
I mean, she learned ways to cut corners herself.
Right, and it
But,
would work. And it would always work well.
Hey, how do you like that? That's our new bowl. She's christening
like
our
that
new
new
bowl,
bowl.
so we can see what's going on in that bowl, which is good.
Which is good. And then we're going to do egg whites.
Oh, just the whites.
Well,
Oh,
egg
you're
whites are
saving
for
them.
dipping.
You're right.
And the yolks
Forgot
go
about that.
inside. Yep,
Okay.
yep. This is a nice bowl.
Yeah, it is, huh?
I like as it's high up, I might not wear the flour.
Oh, no, she still wears the flower.
I'll still wear
You
the
wear it
flower.
well. You know, what's it like working with family and new friends and people that are,
It's really nice. It's
is that a little bit of what you just did there?
just a little bit of vanilla.
Vanilla,
And
okay.
this is a super, super strong vanilla.
So you don't wanna
I
use
just
a
put
lot.
just a little taste. Let me grab a spatula here.
Okay.
Get some of this work down.
So it is a little different now since your family's all
You
part
know
of
what?
it.
It feels like I'm back at home.
Oh, really?
Which sounds really weird. I work with such wonderful people that they've all become my family.
Oh, how nice.
Greg's our pastry chef. He does a beautiful job. Great to work with.
Great.
Come with a lot of knowledge. Eileen's just amazing.
Great.
We trained 2 kids, Mike and Tessa, and they're fantastic. They came in
Good.
as finishers, and they're doing everything but, just because they're learning so much from the people.
That's wonderful.
It is. It's wonderful
And
to
when
get a
you
nice
have
education down there.
And when you have seasoned bakers, there's so much to learn from them. Like I said, from Eileen, we just had an occasion to talk a little bit, and man, I was learning stuff just by her
Yeah.
talking.
Yeah.
Okay, let's
I learn
talk
every
and move
day.
and
Yeah,
more cookies
and I just
here.
put the 2 cups of flour in. When I use salted butter, I don't put salt in the
Salted.
recipe. It just
I
makes
agree.
it too
salty.
too
and then there's
salty.
salt on your nuts too, so you don't want to
And it
too
just
much.
right, because we tried it one time and I'm thinking, what is wrong with
Too
this?
much
And it was
salt.
just too much salt. So when you use salted butter, don't put the salt in.
Okay, and you're just
just
going to mix that
mix
until
it
it's
all up.
blended. How much flour was that going in?
2 cups of flour.
2 cups of flour.
Again,
okay.
very simple, very basic. I get more compliments on my thumbprints than anything.
Oh, they're delicious.
And I think because it's simple. Good
Yeah, it is.
ingredients, nothing
There's
fancy.
what, 3 or 4 ingredients here, not much here.
Right. No, and nothing fancy. They're good, they're
Just
delicious,
all
and
mixed
it's
up
easy.
nice.
Yep.
Okay. Now this is going to give us what, about 3 dozen?
About 3 dozen, yeah.
Okay. And can you double that easily? Is that double easy? Yeah.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
Okay, great.
We double it. We 6 times it at the bake shop.
Wow.
You know, we have a big
Do you
20-quart
bake-
mixer now.
Yeah.
I use the big mixer. I actually used one time. I used the 60-quart, but I still find that scary.
60 quart.
It's like bigger than me.
Is that for like for when you're
breads
doing
and
breads
stuff?
and stuff? Yeah.
Mhm. But it's like bigger than me. That 60-quart. But
Okay.
and then we do a lot of big batches of cookie doughs in there too, like
Mm.
really big batches.
Okay.
And that's it for this.
So now we're going to do this.
And you could scoop it.
Okay.
When you
Just
scoop
scoop
it, it just makes it a little bit
So much easier, huh?
easier. Yeah.
Look at that. Now, does
See?
this get into that?
I scoop it and then you dip it in egg white.
Okay.
And
Just
then-
the whole thing, or just the
I
one
just
part?
give it a little dip. Some people immerse it and you don't have to do that.
Because it gets so clumps of nuts.
then you
it's
get
too
eggs
much.
and everywhere and it's
Well,
gross.
that's just a nice size,
Isn't that
isn't
nice
it?
size? And all you do is give a little dip,
Oh, you're
roll
doing
it in
that. Okay, I got you now.
nuts, and then you put your thumb in it.
And there it is.
And it's beautiful.
Okay, how about if I do this and you start the
Yeah.
next one?
Okay.
Maybe we can get the other.
Get the
We
other
need
bowl.
the other bowl. Yeah. Tell us what you're going to do with this next one now. What's the cookie?
The next cookie is Mexican wedding cake, and this is a cookie my mother's made ever since I was a little kid. And
Oh,
one
yeah?
that I've always loved, and it's very, very similar to this,
Uh huh.
except it's powdered sugar instead of brown sugar.
Okay.
Here's the bowl I remember.
That's the one you used to beat up on all the
Yes.
time we were making cookies. So.
Okay. And again, it's 2 sticks of butter, half cup of powdered sugar.
And you know what? I don't care who it is. You cannot use oleo to have a good cookie. You can't. You got to have good butter.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. There is a big difference between the two.
And you know what? I would rather make less cookies and use butter if I couldn't afford it
And you
than
can
to make
always-
a lot.
You can
Get
always
'em on-
find places to get cheap
It's on
butter,
s-
wait for it's on sale.
Put it in the freezer. It freezes well.
Yes,
really
it
well.
does. And I know I try to find the best prices. I'm
Me
always
too.
out shopping,
Oh yeah.
trying to get the best prices for butter and eggs, and I do.
That's great. That's the way
You
to
know?
do it. You got to, especially now, the day we live in, you got to
Right.
be like aware of where's the best prices.
Right, exactly. And then I just put 2 cups of flour in it, so it's almost the same recipe
Now
without
these are the
eggs.
Mexican
Mexican
wedding cakes. Okay.
And it's almost exactly the same, except no eggs and
And you put walnuts in
powdered
it
sugar,
too?
and I put some walnuts in it. Let it go in a little
Oh,
bit. And I
okay.
hate to cut walnuts, so I throw it in while it's mixing,
Oh,
and then it
beats-
chops it
oh,
up a
that's
little
good.
bit.
Okay, that's good.
I don't know about chopping the walnuts. I just,
Don't like to do it, huh?
oh.
Well, you find there's a lot of ways to do shortcuts when
Yeah.
you're like
And
pressed
when you
for
have a
time.
nice mixer like this,
Patty, what kind of hours are you working?
12 hours are my short days. It's normally 16, 18.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Okay, talk us through what you're going to do with that once it gets...
Okay, this basically do the same thing as you're doing there. Scoop it out.
Okay.
And then we bake these. When they come out of the oven, we roll them in powdered sugar.
Okay.
And that's
How long
it.
do they bake and what temperature?
About 10, 15 minutes.
Okay.
You don't want them too dark, lightly.
No, you want them light.
And about 350 is what
And
I
you do a
always
lot
bake
of
cookies.
powdered sugar on them, right?
Yes, you
Makes
roll them
them
in a lot.
good.
And this also makes about 3 dozen. So you figure
Okay.
2 quick recipes, you have 6
Is
dozen
this
cookies.
350?
Yes, that's
So
350.
they're both bake, and do you have to let them cool before you put the icing on these?
Oh yeah, or you'll have a melted mess.
Because they'll be all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're going to take a break. We're going to get these in the oven, and when we come back, 2 more cookie recipes. You don't want to miss it. Stay tuned. Well, if you just joined us, you've already missed 2 of Patti Macy's delicious cookie recipes. You know she has a bakery now. Yeah, it's in White Oak. You don't want to miss not going there ordering your holiday goodies. But we've got them in the oven. We have Mexican wedding cakes. And then what's the other one?
Thumbprints.
Thumbprints, the best around. Now she's going to show us how to make Buckeyes. Oh,
Right.
everybody likes Buckeyes.
You do. They love it. It's candy.
They're easy.
And they last, so.
Do you have to keep them refrigerated once you make them? Some do and some don't.
Some do, some don't. Yeah, you really, because there's nothing in here. There's butter
Nothing's
and
gonna
peanut
spoil.
butter.
Yeah.
As long as they're cool. You don't want it hot because
Right.
they'll be melting everywhere on you.
Okay,
but
what
all
you-
we did was take 1 stick of butter, a cup of peanut butter, melted it. Did
in
it in
the
the
microwave.
microwave. It's easy. You can
Nice
do it
and
on the
smooth.
stove top, but you have to watch because it'll burn.
Oh, yeah,
And then you'll
that
have a
would.
mess. All right. And then I take powdered sugar. I don't measure. I just throw some in, give it a stir until I get to.
It's okay, not to worry. My lungs are now covered with powdered sugar. But that's happened before, not to worry. I've survived.
And you just put some in because you don't want it too
Now, if you
dry.
got too much in there, could you like put something in there
Sure
to
you
bring it
could.
back? Like a little more peanut butter or
Yeah, I'm
something?
sure you could.
You
But
got to get them hands in there.
you have to. You have to. You cannot do these without using your hands.
Well, Patty, that's what you say about every cookie. Because she likes to play in the dough, you know?
I do.
I
do.
don't blame you.
I'm not
Because you have to
lying.
feel it, right? Yeah.
Yeah, you have
That's
to get
it.
to the right consistency. Now, some people, I make a softer Buckeye than most people make
Okay.
because I like them softer.
Yeah, because they're hard. They're not enjoyable.
I don't like them dry and crumbly.
No.
So mine are a little bit soft, and they almost feels like Play-Doh. So it's a little harder to roll them, but
But they're so good.
they're good. Oh, I did
Okay.
that good on the first time.
Wow, I'm
And
so
you could
proud.
roll it, or you can
And now,
scoop
would this
it.
be too big? A little bit, huh?
Maybe, but you can try
How
it.
many is this supposed to yield?
That should get you about 3 dozen.
3 dozen?
Now, again, you could double,
Is that-
triple it,
Is that too small?
a little bit.
Okay, better give it
Give it
that bite a little bit more.
bit more, yeah.
Okay, and then what are
Look
we
at you.
going to do with these?
And then you chill them. You could freeze them if you want, or you could chill them so they get firm. And then I take a little toothpick, stick it in the top, and then dip it in melted butter.
And melted
melted
chocolate.
chocolate. And you just do the bottom half.
Oh,
So
you
'cause-
did a little.
so you
yeah,
see the
have to
peanut
have-
butter and
yeah,
then the
you have to
chocolate.
see that. Okay. All right, go ahead. I'll do this while you're doing
Okay.
that.
And then the next recipe is another family favorite, is the
dough.
cold dough cookies. And my buddy Arlene taught me about adding sugar after you bake it, or before you bake it, before you put it in the oven. Give it an egg wash and sprinkle some sugar on it. It
Are you
really
using
does make a
egg
difference.
white or the whole egg, or
The
what are you
whole
using?
egg. The whole egg. But for this, right now I have a pound of cream cheese, a pound of butter, and then 3 tablespoons of sugar. I just put
So
in.
it's not real sweet.
No,
mean,
no,
3
no, no, no,
teaspoons
no,
of sugar
because
is
you
not
put
real
sweet
sweet.
fillings in it, and you don't want to overpower it.
Right.
And then 2 egg yolks.
2 yolks. Okay. So Patty,
That's it.
are you doing anything special for at the bakery for the holidays that you would do? Like, do you do like? Well, you don't know really. You're going to do fruit cakes, stuff like that, or you don't know
I
yet?
don't know yet about. We were talking about making homemade panettones, but I don't
Panettone.
know if that's going to be too adventurous or not. But that's something
Well, your
we've
first
talked
year or
about.
two, yeah. I'll
And-
tell you what, though, she has a variety, and she's got refrigerated cases just full of all kind of goodies.
Oh, yeah.
You can go there and get a cup of freshly brewed, delicious coffee,
Mm-hmm.
and you can buy a donut. Her scones are incredible.
Yeah,
They are
delicious.
they're very, very good, very good. And then you can sit there, and they have Wi-Fi in the place. They've got couches and chairs, and it's a comfortable place. It's
Yep.
not like your normal bakery that you go in, grab your stuff, and go home. If you want to hang out for a little bit, you can.
Right.
And they make you feel welcome, which is nice.
Yeah, we have young moms come in with their little kids. We have older couples come in. We have church groups that come in. We have all different groups that come
Nice.
in and just sit at the tables and talk.
Yeah.
And we love it. When we
Well,
see those
yeah.
people in there talking and laughing and having a nice
Makes you
time.
feel good, huh?
Oh, yes.
Because you've created a place where they can do that.
And
That's
it
always
is, and
nice.
it's absolutely wonderful.
Good. That's great. That's
Oh, I
really
did
good.
it. I didn't wear it.
Okay, now Patty, what did you put in there while we
I
were
just
talking?
put 4 cups of flour
Okay.
and a teaspoon of baking powder.
Baking powder.
Yep.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And now you're just
Just mixing it
blending
all
that.
up.
Well, that cream cheese makes it such a rich dough too. It's so
Mm-hmm.
good.
Now you can chill this before you bake it. It makes it a little easier working with the dough. A lot of times I don't if it feels firm enough.
Yeah.
I don't. And if you put enough flour down, you can kind of get away without.
Okay.
There we go.
Look at that.
Comes together really fast. Yeah,
It
this is
does
nice
because
and firm.
that's not. And you did a little bit of baking powder.
Just 1 teaspoon of baking powder.
Okay, that gives a little lift, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because these get a little puff to them.
Hey, do you remember when we did my Aunt Anne's apricot pasties,
Yes.
pastries, whatever?
They're very good.
They reminded me of this
Yeah.
recipe when I saw it. I thought that looks
It's
like
very
something
similar.
and delicious, right?
Yes, very good.
Okay. Now, do you do that? You roll that out on flour? or
Yep, you roll it out in flour.
Okay. Do you need more room? Let me move out of your way.
Just make a
Here's
little
your-
ball here.
Here's your. Oh, you got your.
I got the rolling
okay.
pin.
Good. Am I doing this good over here?
You are amazing. You're hired.
Thank you so much. That's what I need, another job. Oh, yes. Where do I sign up?
Hey, you used to help me years ago
Oh, I did. When
out
she
of my
was-
basement.
When she was baking out of her basement. Oh, those times were so funny.
They were fun.
3 o'clock in the morning, we'd be doing the. And Brittany was a little girl, and you would make that filling for the for the lady locks. And when no one was looking, Brittany would be over in the corner squirting that stuff in her. I would say, she'd say, "I just made that." And say, "Yeah, I know." And I'd think, boy, if it was my house, I'd be doing the same thing because that stuff was so good, that filling. But oh, those are good memories.
Oh, they are
Crazy
good
times.
Yeah,
And I always seem to get there at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning or be there at that time.
it was crazy.
It was
But
totally.
it's all good.
Absolutely.
It's all good.
And that's brought you to where you are today.
Yeah, I
Essentially.
really do believe God has worked
Led you
throughout
that
my
way.
whole life to get me to
To
where
where
I'm
you
at.
are, yeah.
And I really believe I'm doing what I'm supposed to do.
And you know
Because
the-
it gives me a chance to talk to people. I go out and tell them how good God is.
Yeah. And you know, God's going to honor her business
Oh,
because
yeah.
she shuts down for a
Sundays.
Sunday. She's not open Sunday. That's the Lord's Day.
Right.
And we all know that Truett Cathy, who is the Chick-fil-A guy, God honored that with him because he's
Right.
never open on a Sunday. And she also has Mondays that, are you going to be open on Mondays for the holidays?
For the
or-
holidays, we are.
But
We might
normally you
even
don't.
open one Sunday in December,
Oh.
the week of, just because
Christmas
Christmas
is
is
on
on a
Tuesday,
Tuesday.
yeah.
So that would give them 2 days to come in, and that would probably be it.
Okay.
That'll be the one Sunday we're
Sunday,
open for the
yeah.
year, just because it'll
way
give
the-
people a chance, way it fell.
Yeah. It's close to the holiday,
Yeah, it's
too.
too close to the holiday.
Okay.
But,
So she just rolled them out. She's making little squares.
yep, and then I take a little bit of apricot filling, which you can buy at the store, or cake stores sometimes sell it in a tube, or you could buy it. Sometimes they sell little in them jars.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't like the jars
You know
as
what?
well.
It cooks out all over the place, and you
Yeah.
have nothing on your cookie.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Now, I had heard an old trick, and I don't know how well it works because I've never tried it. Is you take yellow cake mix, and you can mix it into
Oh,
that
really?
apricot filling.
Into the filling. I never heard of that.
Yep.
Hey, Patty, what do these bake on and how long?
These bake at 350, and they take a little longer, maybe about 15 minutes or so.
15 minutes? Okay. All right.
Yep.
We're going to get these in the freezer because they're going to chill before we put the chocolate. Those, as soon as she gets those trayed, they're going in the oven. And when we come back, you don't want to miss this because she brought a ton of stuff from her bakery. You've got to see what she's doing at Patty's Pasticceria.
Perfect.
Oh, I practiced. I'm so
amazing.
proud.
You're a
We'll be
pro.
right back. Here's how you can get all the recipes from today. In fact, the whole month's worth. You don't want to miss this month because this is the holiday month. Here's how you can get all those recipes. All right, take a deep breath because you're going to go on a journey you're never going to forget. Patty, let's start down here. Thumbprints that we made. Here's the-
Mexican wedding cakes,
okay, and next to it, I'm sorry, let's go up here to the other ones that we made.
Buckeyes.
Buckeyes, and then next to
The
that
cold doughs.
are the cold doughs. These are the 4 she made on the program. Now let me show you some of the other things that are available at her bakery. Tell us.
We have cinnamon rolls.
These big cinnamon rolls. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Look at them. And these
are apricot pockets. Those are Danish pretzels.
Danish pretzels.
Right. Cheese, cherry cheese strudel.
Cherry cheese strudel.
Yes. Pumpkin roll.
Pumpkin roll and nut rolls.
Lemon meringue pie. Bear claws, Danish.
All the Danish.
Pumpkin pies. These are the size trays that you can get at our bakery. We have a 3-pound, 5-pound, and then we have eclairs and our special Federicas, which are made with cannoli filling.
Can you believe that? And this isn't even all of what she makes.
No,
She makes cakes, and you have scones and all kind of other stuff. I mean, there's just a ton of stuff. But I'm telling you, if you go there and you can't find anything, then you don't know what you're looking for, and you have a problem.
Right.
Now, what are Frederica's? Help me with that.
Frederica's are made with cannoli filling. It's the same as a cream puff, but it's made with
Cannoli filling.
And we made up the name. It's after my grandpap Fred.
Oh, that's
so
good.
Frederica's.
I like
and we
that.
have Giuseppe's, which are donuts filled with cannoli filling,
Cannoli.
which is after my grandpap Joe.
Wonderful. That's great. You know what,
Thank
Patty?
you.
We're glad you came. Here's my gift to you.
Oh, and here's my gift to you.
Oh, an apron. All right, I love it.
Thank you.
Family, I hope you've enjoyed today. Patty, thanks for being here.
Thank you for
It's
having
always
me.
a joy. And don't forget, stop at her bakery, because I'm going to tell you, she'll take your orders for Christmas for anything you want. Be sure to do it early so she knows what you want. We'll see you, family, next time on At Home.
Food provided by Jordan Banana Company, wholesalers of fresh fruit and vegetables in Dravosburg, Pennsylvania.
Cornerstone Television wishes to thank all our faithful viewers whose consistent prayers and financial support have made this program possible.